Hey guys, in today's video, let's talk about using the Hemingway method to level up your language learning. So what is the Hemingway method? Ernest Hemingway was a prolific writer, and one of the reasons why he was said to be so good at writing and could produce so much at volume was it was said that every time he stopped writing, before he finished and put down his pen, he would jot down what he was going to write about next, and the idea that was kind of midway through his head that he didn't want to lose. This concept is explored further in Building a Second Brain by Tiago Forte, link in the description below. And it's really just this idea that whenever you start a language learning session in this context, that you have a plan so that when you sit down, you already just open up where you last were and you have your 2 or 3 things that you knew you were going to study. And in your current study session, you write down your 2 or 3 things you're going to learn in the next study session. As someone who picked up Spanish in 10 months while living in the UK and working full time, I can tell you the value of coming into language learning sessions with a predetermined plan of what you're going to do next. My own preferred method is just kind of to have either a teacher or an app already plan the lessons for me, so I just rock up with whatever time I have. But if you are planning to do a lot more of the self-study route and you're planning to kind of use textbooks, it's really important to plan out what you're going to do in subsequent study sessions. Sometimes if you plan too far ahead, then you get to the point where you haven't learned any of the stuff you said you were going to do in your early study sessions, so you're constantly behind time and it's just a little bit stressful, not so fun. But taking conscious effort to think, okay, at the start of my next session, oh, I do want to recap this thing because I came across it today and I didn't have time to recap it now. And I'd also like to do these 2 things as well. You're setting objectives and you're really helping yourself to win. Hoping that you just create the time and show up and it's going to be easy is not the best way to learn a language or any skill for that matter. As human beings, we are prone to look for distractions, and procrastination is so easy to do. And one of the easiest ways you can prevent yourself from procrastinating, or at least reduce the friction to procrastinate, is to make your process as smooth as possible, including having resources pre-prepared and ready to get going at the start of your next session. As I transition into language stacking, see another video for a more detailed explanation, I definitely will need to use the Hemingway method in my daily studies or even kind of every other day type studies of my next target language. The reason for this is that I kind of already know I'm probably not going to be going, full swing with all the different lessons that are pre-booked on italki. I'll definitely do them at some point, but it won't be a priority, and I'll take learning this next language a lot more chill. And knowing that I'm going to be taking it more chill is even more of a reason to have some kind of plan loosely in place by implementing the Hemingway method. If this sounds like something you're going to apply in your language studies, please let me know in the comments down below. Tell me what types of things you're going to be doing in your next session that are inspired by the Hemingway method, and give me a sense of if you'd like to find out more little tips, tricks, and hacks like this. As always, if this content was useful to you, please do check out other stuff on the channel and give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Until next time, my dear friends, hasta luego. Thanks for watching. The YouTube algorithm thinks that you might like these videos, so why not check them out?